Ladies, when we walk into a room, we want to have class and mystique. We want to appear a little bit cryptic and not let out everything that we have in our lives to show to everybody. So I'm going to be discussing 5 ways and 5 things that females and males actually are doing that deteriorates on their level of mystique. This completely kills your mystery and class, and essentially you're saying to everybody, I'm an open book. What you see is what you're going to get. And nobody's really interested in that. We want to have this aura of mystery, this aura of femininity and power to us, so people can earn our stories, they can earn our life experiences and the things that we decide to share with them. If it's your first time on here, my name is Karina and I make videos about money, women, and power. So subscribe right now. I'm gonna wait. So you can become the best version of yourself. And on the topic of that, I also wrote a very helpful 40-page ebook confidence guide, which you can get down below at intomillylady.com/confidence. So what are the things that kill your mystique when you are conversing with people just in your everyday reality? You might actually not be even realizing that you're doing these things. This one and the last one are definitely top of my list, so I'm gonna cover this one first, and that's too much information. I see this everywhere. Every conference I go to, every meeting, even on social media, everything that a person has is out there. If she's in a relationship, her age, when her birthday is, what she does for career, what she did yesterday, who all her friends are, all her hobbies, interests, degrees, past jobs, you name it. They are a walking resume, and every chance they get to share something about them, they will take it. Every accomplishment, every failure, especially accomplishments, right? When you're in a group setting and you're discussing things, sometimes people slip in as much information as possible to appear more successful or to really try to seek validation from everything that they have done. And while the logic side of that is there, it makes sense that people want to share their accomplishments. It really always comes out a little bit cheesy and a little bit braggy, no matter what it is. And it's too much words from that person. You want to remain anonymous, you want to remain mysterious by not volunteering information. Trust me when I say, if you are kind of the reserved one in the room and you do more of the observing and the listening, and you talk when you actually have something to contribute to the entire group, and even when you are asked personal questions, not to answer them in detail. Say something general and interesting that can add value to the conversation, but especially if you are around maybe business associates or acquaintances, not really your close friends, I honestly don't see the need to share your life experiences, to share your love life, to share your salary. These are all intimate things, and even your stories of good times, the people need to earn the right to learn that about you. They need to care enough about you for you to spend your energy telling those things to them. And when you are more reserved, you will attract more attention. So I really suggest keeping things to yourself. The next thing is not accepting compliments in the correct way. For some reason, we have been shamed into flaunting the good things we have, and not necessarily even flaunting them, but just having them, right? Say you are growing as a woman and you put effort into your appearance, into your education, into your intellect, and you have things to show for it. You have success. When somebody gives you a compliment, I hear this all the time of kind of shooting that compliment down or saying thank you, however, and then something negative about it, right? Such as, wow, I love your hair, it's so beautiful. Thank you, actually it's really frizzy most of the time, I just got it done in the salon for this occasion. Why would you say that, right? Just accept it and say thank you. Or your skin is very beautiful. Oh, thank you. Actually, it's not my skin. It's this really high coverage foundation that I'm using. Okay. Or I completely love your outfit. Oh, this old thing, you know, yeah, I got it at a swap meet. I got it, it's last season's, fall season's clothing. Cut that out, ladies. Okay, there's no reason to shoot down your compliments. Thank you, you are very kind. Or give a genuine compliment back. Make sure you actually mean it though. But that way you sound genuine and you are accepting your victories and your successes and positive things, right? And actually this leads me to point number 3, which is negative self-talk. This kind of feeds into it, but you will see this a lot, and believe it or not, and this shows if it's just in your mind, but this also shows when you are talking to people and even on social media. Be very cautious of the things you are posting and the things you are saying, because when you talk negatively about yourself, and I mean at all, you are opening the door for others to do exactly the same thing. If you say, I failed at that tasks, I should be waking up earlier, this happened, this is a negative thing that happened to me, or there's a health issue, there is no need for everybody to know the things you're dealing with life. That is something you keep to yourself and you work in advance. Now, I'm not saying be this picture perfect person, but especially with people that you don't know intimately, there is no reason to share your problems with them and to share anything negative you're going through, because they're not really going to help you. There's nothing they can do. You seem negative, and it also shows on your face and your energy, and that's not mysterious. It's not classy. It's not something that's going to attract people to you. The goal of just being out there is to be the best version of you and to radiate that. And when you just think this or talk it, any of them, that shows. So you have to make sure that you do not do this. The last thing I want to mention, this one I said was one of my most favorite ones not to do, is relationship talk. Actually, this kind of goes into different directions. If you want to be kind of mysterious and not let the cat out of the bag, especially when you're first meeting someone, there's no need to disclose all your relationships with your family or your significant other or your friends. Again, that is very intimate information that I feel people should not really know. And sometimes, most of the time, this is just public information out there for everybody to see. Your most intimate moments, everybody is aware of. So that's kind of one part. And the second part of this is, again, going to feed into number 3, is negative self-talk about relationships, or talk in general, whether it's a past relationships, whether it's a current relationship. People let others know all the downfalls they had or are having in these, and again, that's very inappropriate, and it just paints a picture of you to other people, whether you realize it or not. When you say these, you're giving others permission to kind of see you as this person. Whatever negative experiences you had, or if you're going through a fight, again, that's personal and should be kept to yourself. So honestly, really work on these. I would honestly say number 1 is one of the most important ones. People just volunteer way too much things about themselves, and again, one of the reasons they do this is because they want validation and they want to feel more confident. But trust me, this is not the way to do it. If you want to see how to actually get confidence in a classy, elegant, and mysterious way, and how to actually light up a room and turn heads when you walk into it, I strongly suggest my confidence guide that I wrote. It's 40 pages of exactly how to do that. You can get it at intoamillylady.com/confidence or in the link down below. So do subscribe to this channel, like the video, and I will see you in the next one.